On June 29, 2009, at 7:45 a.m., a broker named Steven Perkins was called by a clerk at the firm he worked for, PVM Oil Futures. The clerk wanted to know why Steven had bought 7 million barrels of crude oil during the night. Backstory: PVM Oil Futures is one of the biggest over-the-counter trade brokers for oil instruments. Over-the-counter brokers facilitate trades between two counterparties outside the exchange. You see, for buyers or sellers who trade large volumes of a certain commodity, it is hard or mostly impossible to fill in the order on an exchange market without adversely moving the market price. For this reason, parties wishing to buy or sell large blocks of oil futures, let's say, would refer to a broker to find them a counterparty, which hopefully will provide a better price. Additionally, this way they would avoid adverse price fluctuations while their order is still in progress. Brokerage firms like PVM don't trade on the market, and their proceeds come mostly from facilitating deals related to oil derivatives, such as swaps, physical crude oil deals, and future contracts. On June 27th, Steven Perkins attended a golf weekend party with colleagues, which was sponsored by his employee, PVM Oil Futures. As a self-respecting high-performance trader, he enjoyed a couple of games of golf under the sunshine and didn't refrain from a bit of relaxing whiskey drinks. After the midday, he sipped some more of the devil's water and blacked out. After waking up, as the punctual employee he is, he started doing his everyday mundane job, trading $7 million worth of sweet crude oil futures, to be more precise. Only instead of trading $7 million worth of crude oil, he accidentally traded literally 7 million barrels of oil, which accumulates to about $500 million US. By this time, most probably you are wondering what a future is. Futures are financial derivatives that bind the parties to trade an item at a fixed price and date in the future. Regardless of the prevailing market at the expiration date, the buyer or seller must purchase or sell the underlying asset at the predetermined price. Well, pretty clear, I guess. To put it in simple terms, the future contract is a financial instrument that allows the buyer to buy a commodity at a fixed price in the future. This is a method to hedge against future price fluctuations. So, let's say if a Wall Street trader buys futures on crude oil, at some point in the future, the selling company will have it delivered right in front of the bull statue. But you would be asking by now, what a trader has to do with a crude oil worth $7 million. They don't own refineries, do they? No, I would say, but we humans do like to profit from everything that moves, or even doesn't. So, traders usually would analyze and buy future contracts on commodities whose price will potentially go up, so at a later date, they can sell it at a premium. Apparently, Steven Perkins had traded just over $500 million worth of futures, yet he could not remember. And now, after leaving the clerk's room, he was trying to figure out what he has to do about it. The aftermath. The aftermath of this drunken rampage was substantial. Eventually, Steven Perkins raised the global oil prices by $1.6 per barrel, hitting a new 8-month high, as well as costing the PVM Oil Futures Company around $10 million in losses to back itself out of this rollercoaster ride. And the cherry on top? Perkins was not even meant to invest PVM's money, but only clients' money. Perkins himself was fired from the PVM and faced a fine of £140,000 from the FSA, but later it was lowered to $72,000 because it might have created financial hardships for Perkins. Within a year, Perkins was hired by a Swiss firm, Star Supply Renewables, because, well, Steven is a star trader. So maybe don't binge drink during the office party, or put the laptop away and go to bed if you ignore this recommendation. This way, the only issue that you'll have the next day would be a hangover. Alright guys, that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content and would like to support our shiny new channel, make sure to tap on the thumbs up button below and subscribe for more videos like this.